Hey everybody, Dave is back with you today here with a fresh smartwatch review. Today we have the TK29 Smartwatch. So I'm going to open the box and show you what comes out of the box and then go and charge it up and wear it for several days, if not a week or more. And then come back with my full, fair, and honest review. This comes with a spare faux leather band here. And then you have the watch itself. Ouch. A little hard to get out of there. Here is the watch. There's a protective cover on the screen. And then usually there's another film on the sensors back here. Make sure you peel those off. A lot of people will contact me and say, hey, this isn't accurate, it doesn't seem like it's making the correct measurements, and then they come to find out they forgot to remove this protective film from the sensors. You got to make sure that is making contact with your skin. Let's see what else is in here. There will be most likely a charging cable and a user manual, and yeah, here is the charging cable. It's going to be the regular, I should say, kind of expected 2-pin magnetic charger that will snap on the back of the watch thusly. All right. And then a user manual, and is a little insert here that tells you how to take the ECG, EKG test. The manual, it's legible. It's not the easiest to read, but it's good. It's good enough. So yeah, that's what comes out of the box. I'm going to go charge it up, like I said, and then wear it for multiple days and come back with my full, fair, and honest review. Let me press the button and hold it. Yeah, okay, so there's some battery life in the watch out of the box. Health glance, therapy. This is going to have laser therapy. Let me hit start there. And it's not up against the skin, so it's not going to shoot the lasers. No, this is electropulse therapy. So, yeah, that's something completely different. Let me scan ECG, body fat analysis, visceral fat, I'm guessing, heart rate, blood oxygen saturation, or SPO2, body temperature, sleep, and music controller. And yeah, before I get too deep into this, let me charge it fully and wear it for several days. I think it is going to look pretty good on the wrist. And yeah, I'm going to have this one coming next, this review within the next day or two. We'll talk about that one in a bit. But today we are talking about the TK29 Smartwatch. I think it looks beautiful. It's got a lot of functionality. And as I learn about it over the next few days, I'm going to be thrilled to tell you all about it. Okay, so I am back after many days of wearing this smartwatch, and we've got a lot to talk about. We have a lot of features to discuss, and we have an amazing price point to talk about. So, I found one negative thing about this smartwatch, and that is I have it set to 12-hour time, but it seems to once a day, it will default to 24-hour time. So if I swipe down and then go into settings and go into my time format, you see here it says 12-hour time. If I switch that to 24-hour time and click OK, but then go right back in and switch it back to 12-hour time, then it goes back to normal. So that's the one bug I found in this smartwatch. But hey, like I said, there's a lot to talk about. It's got a nice bright display, very clear, easy to read. If I swipe from right to left, I get a health glance measurement, and like this kind of blows my mind a little bit that I'm just going to let this go in real time. But this watch has so many features. But you've got to remind yourself, this is not a medical device. It is not doing a real health analysis, but it is kind of a fun little gizmo to give you, some reference of something that seems very interesting, and that's why I like to do these smartwatch reviews, because I think this technology is really going in the direction of helping all of us understand our health and live healthy lifestyles. Now, these watches are not FDA approved. They're not medical devices, but you can see how these companies are working on this technology to get us over the hump to that kind of promise of true health assessment devices. All right, not a medical device. Don't trust any of this. But here's my health at a glance. No anomalies, 7 items, and here's what they are. Your heart rate in beats per minute, your blood oxygen saturation or SPO2, your blood pressure, your pressure, that's like stress level, body temperature, and this is really a measure of skin temperature, and it converts it to or calculates a body temperature. All right, that's those. And arterial stiffness detection, normal. Cardiovascular risk, low. How this watch pretends to do any of that, I have no idea, and I don't trust that it really is a medical device, and I don't think you should either. I'm going to say that probably 4 times just as disclaimers. But you swipe again, and you get to your step count on the outside ring, your estimated distance traveled in the middle ring, and then your that's your estimated kilocalorie burn on the inside ring. Here is the therapy. This is the electropulse therapy, and we can come in here and we can set, what type of, I'm going to set this to 1 minute, do it in real time, and I'm going to set the force up to 9, press start. Now, this is electropulse therapy. This is going to do is apply current to my skin. And either you believe that this does something or you don't. I'm not going to make a judgment here, but I actually have a TENS device, and so you take that as you will. But this is like pulsing voltage or current into my skin. I can feel it. And it's just like little pulses every, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, probably a few per second, and it will do this for a minute. And whether you believe this is real or does something real or not, I don't know. That is up to you. But it's got various modes here: weight loss, fat reduction, decompression, massage, comfort, relaxation, therapy, integrated. You can set the time that it's going to send those electrical pulses, and you can adjust the forces. Cool stuff. Whether you believe it or not, it's very, very cool in a smartwatch. EKG. I'm going to press start here. You press your finger on the side of this thing, and this appears to kind of give you, I think this is I'm going to say an artificial EKG. This is, I'm talking, I'm moving. It shouldn't be this perfect looking. I think this graph is simulated, but it will do EKG, ECG. I'll let this finish out in real time. And I don't know how long that time will be. Maybe I won't let it finish out, so bear with me. But I want to give you a sense of how long this measurement takes. The fact that it's got an electrode on the side of the watch, a sensor that you can put your finger on, and it can measure an EKG or report something is kind of amazing. I'm going to stop. So let's go and see what's next here. EKG body fat. Same kind of deal here. You put your finger on the side, and this claims to measure your body fat. Let's just let it go here. Here's your BMI, your body mass index. Oopsie. Body mass index, body fat percentage, 24%. I don't believe that for an instant, because my body fat is about 13% right now, not 24.4. Muscle mass, body water, bone mass, protein percent, basal metabolic rate. That's basically the number of calories you need to just sustain your life every day. I don't believe any of this. I really don't. But it's cool that these smartwatches are trying to make such measurements, because I believe one day they will get there. Viscera, this is going to like to take the health of, I think, 5 or 7 organs in your body. Again, this is just voodoo. But, again, very cool that it can do this. And I'm going to let this go in real time. All right. 12 seconds to go, 10 seconds. Some people on my reviews love when I talk through it. Other people hate when I talk, and they hate my voice, so I don't know what to do. So, no abnormalities, 5 items, heart health testing, normal, liver health testing, normal, spleen health testing, normal, lung health, normal, kidney health, normal. I have no idea what this thing's actually doing, but it's cool. It's a cool toy. I'm gonna just put that out there, all right? Let's go through that. Here's your heart rate in beats per minute, and this will use a red and green diode, blood oxygen saturation, and I'm going to flip this to the side. There you see the red diode. I believe the red diodes are better for SPO2 measurements, and this is in line with every other SPO2 measurement I've ever made on myself. Body temp, it's actually skin temperature, and then it calculates a body temperature. There's your sleep from the night before. There's your weather, and it's got a music controller. When tethered to your phone via Bluetooth, you can control the music on your phone, and then back to the beginning. And if I press and hold there in the center, I can change the watch faces. There are several in here that are defaults, but there are many more in the app. If I press that button a second time, here's my steps. Okay, let's do that again. There's my sleep, blood oxygen saturation or SPO2, my heart rate, heart health glands, viscera, that's the organ check, EKG. It has an optional EKG belt that goes around your chest if you wish. Sleep aid, uric acid. It claims to measure your uric acid. I'll let this go in real time, and this is in micromoles per liter. This watch claims to do a lot, and for what it is, I think it's really cool. Please wear it correctly. I wasn't still enough. But uric acid, blood fat, this is like a blood lipid panel, and I'm going to try to remain still and silent to let this go, because this is, like, I think potentially a very cool feature for these smartwatches if they can actually get there one day, where they can, like, do a blood lipid assessment. Again, I'm going to say it. This is not a medical device, so, who knows what these numbers actually mean, but, there's my blood fat in millimoles per liter. It says it's normal. It'll do blood pressure. I'm not going to let that go in real time. Blood glucose. So this claims to measure your blood glucose or blood sugar. Again, I'm not sure I believe that. There's your stress, temperature, body fat. That's the analysis that I did before. It'll pull in the weather from your smartphone when tethered via Bluetooth. Watch faces. It's got an alarm clock, music controller, countdown timer, stopwatch. You can change the style of your menu. You can get in the workout modes, and there are many workout modes in here. And let's do that. Workouts. Where did we go here? Lots of stuff. Many features in here. All right, stopwatch, menu, workouts, sports records. That's a record of the sports you've done, and then you can get into settings, automatic detection, lift your wrist setting. When you flip your wrist, it'll light the display up, your time format, 12 or 24 hour, your language, screen on time. You can set that anywhere from 3 to 60 seconds. I'm going to set it, I'm going to set it to 60 for the purposes of this review. Boom. Your about, it's TK29. App download. Your app is DeepFit, DEEPFIT. One of the most common questions I get. You can power off, you can reset. Very, very cool. If I swipe up from the bottom, you can tether this with your Bluetooth and have your messages, SMS messages, come onto your smartwatch from your phone. I've tested that. It works just fine. Bluetooth calling, you can connect it with your phone and make and take calls with your watch when tethered via Bluetooth to your phone. It's got a built-in microphone and speaker. That works just fine. Let's go look at the app, and then I'll come back with my full, fair, and honest thoughts. The app here, as I just mentioned, is called DeepFit, and it's a pretty comprehensive, pretty good app. I like it. It will give you your step count for the day, your time slept, and you can go back through previous days and whatnot and look at that. Your steps, you can set a goal and it will tell you what percentage of your goal, your sleep, and it'll give you some sort of interpretation of whether you slept well or didn't sleep well. You can go back through previous days and look at that. Heart rate and beats per minute. It's got continuous heart rate monitoring, blood pressure monitoring. It'll do that automatically. SPO2, that's blood oxygen saturation. EKG tests. You can do that right from the watch or start it from the app. Your body temperature, which is really skin temperature, that calculates a body temperature, blood glucose, uric acid, blood fat. Physical examination, that's the assessment of your organs. Like, I don't know what kind of, again, what voodoo they claim that is. You can get into exercise modes and start your exercises from here. You can get into your device, and you can attach whatever device you want, and you can see what other devices I've used in the past that pair with this particular app. And then you can get into mind settings. You can set your goals for step count, calorie goal, sleep goal, and you get the idea. You can set a time that you're trying to wake up. You can change your units from metric to imperial, Celsius to Fahrenheit, or vice versa. And you can follow the system. Maybe I'll do that. Follow the system on your phone for 12 or 24 hour time, or manually set it to 24 or 12. Your blood glucose units, either millimoles per liter or milligrams per deciliter. So you get the drift. So that's the app. Wow, there's a lot in here. All these various measurements and like crazy stuff. So there you go. It's the TK29 Smartwatch. It's got a beautiful round face on it, metal bezel here. Unfortunately, it's got a plastic back with 4 screws holding it on there. I wish it was like a fully metal case, but it gets the job done. It's got a detachable strap here. I think it looks very good on the wrist. It's got electropulse therapy, uric acid, blood lipids, sleep tracking, EKG, ECG, Bluetooth calling, SPO2 or blood oxygen saturation, blood pressure, body temp, organ health, body fat. This guy is selling right now on AliExpress. Wait for it. $9.28. If you were looking for a smartwatch with these features, just don't even think about it. Just go grab this watch. For 10 bucks, you're going to enjoy the heck out of it. Yeah, you don't really think it's a health device, right, for $10? Because you would actually have to suspend disbelief to believe that. But if you're into this technology and want a smartwatch with these features, an absolute amazing deal. Go check it out. Check out all my smartwatch and fitness tracker reviews on my smartwatch and fitness tracker review playlist on YouTube. All of these reviews help me support my kayaking adventures. I usually go out and buy these with my own money. Sometimes companies will send these to me for free for a review. But this one I bought with my own money, and any ad revenue I make on my YouTube channel, I just invest right back into the channel to buy more smartwatches, fitness trackers, and whatnot to bring that to you, because I love this technology. I love to see what's possible. I love to see the future, maybe a little ahead of time. So thank you so much. Help me spread the word by liking this video, leave a comment, share my channel with others. Come check out my kayaking adventures at davethekayaker.com. And until next time, which hopefully will be very soon if the good Lord is willing and the creeks don't rise, I will be back with a fresh smartwatch review. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.